Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And I wanted to come to you from basically my new, very messy office. I moved things around at home, so I have a much bigger room and a much bigger office now. But I want to talk to you about this bag right here and what's inside. This is it's a small Tatonka water resistant bag. It has a zipper top on it, and you see what size it is comparison to my hand actually. And what is in here is the subject of tonight's or today's subject matter, which is outdoor hygiene and how to keep yourself from feeling too funky. When I go camping, now if I go just for an overnight, I may just bring a toothbrush and some toothpaste, something like that. But if I go for longer periods, like I just came off a 10-day hike out, I brought a lot more stuff with me because I wanted to be able to, if you're out and about, you want to be able to do some cleaning up. And there are a few things that I've done over the years to keep clean and to keep smelling a little bit fresh. But when I'm on a hike or a camp out and it's more lightweight, I carry this bag right here. I can throw it inside my backpack, and I've got everything I need in here. So let's go over what I have in here, okay? So the first thing, when I look inside of it, I pull out this little bottle right here. Now this is a little squeeze bottle I found online, and you see this, I need to put some more into it here. It is a 37 milliliter or 1.25 fluid ounces. It's a little squeeze bottle, and I keep in here my body soap, liquid soap. Now you can carry a bar soap. Those are actually quite lighter. I just find them a little bit messier. But this right here, I can squeeze out just a drop and it'll do the job if I really need to take a bath. Now when I say taking a bath, I'm talking about heating up some water either in your billy can or in a pot. Or if all you have is a stream, you heat up the water is good because what's going to do is the warmer water is going to help cut any grease from you, this kind of stuff. So you do that. I'll leave it in the pot. And then I use it to wash and to rinse off with. And then afterwards, I have a little micro towel or I just air dry, depends on how it feels outside, But this right here is my little bottle of soap right here. Also in here I carry is I carry some of these little wipes right here, okay? These wipes right here are really good for, for freshening yourself up. These are wilderness wipes, have aloe vera in it also. And I can quickly use these right here if I don't have time to stop and to really take advantage of the being able to boil up some water or using other forms to wipe myself off with. These right here come in really handy, and you can actually use them for when you're toilet also. I also have a little package of them right here, and these are here for toilet use primarily. Okay, so if you want to. And it's not so much as using to clean yourself initially, it's absolutely to use to clean yourself afterwards. Now you can also, if you have more time when you go to the toilet, you can make yourself a pot of soapy water and you can wash yourself down with and make sure you clean off that way also, But this right here, so if you're on the route and you don't have that time, you can dig yourself a little hole, use some toilet paper. You can burn the toilet paper, or if you have some combustible toilet paper that's going to rot away very quickly. It's more natural, and then afterwards you can use this right here. Now these right here are not going to rot away so naturally, so that's what I'm saying. You clean yourself up with that. You put it inside of a little small plastic Ziploc bag, and you go from there. So anyway, so there we go. Some backlight right here. But what I have in here is I have. And I have some of this right here also in my first aid kit. But this right here, if you can see it, this is a paste in here. It's a very strong pine burnt tar paste, but it keeps the mosquitoes off and the bugs. It works very well. It also keeps other people away from it because it's very strong. The smell of it is. But I do recommend it. It's better. It's the best thing I've ever used actually when it comes to it, and it's natural. It's completely natural. It's called Nordic Summer, and it's from a company called Wilmus, and it's really good stuff right here. So keep a small tin of that in there also. And of course I have my little, and this right here, my little camping, this is an Elmex and this is a lightweight travel toothpaste kit, and it has a toothpaste. It has a toothbrush in it with a replacement brush, and it has some toothpaste in it also from this brand. This is a very well-known brand from here in Switzerland, or from Europe. You'll find it in Germany, this kind of stuff, and it's a really good. It's called Elmix. And it's a really good toothpaste, and they have different type of toothpaste in a miniature form for if you have sensitive teeth or whatever. So it's actually quite a good brand. It's not cheap, but actually, these things last a long time. These do. Next thing I carry with me is some hand sanitizer, and nowadays, of course, I've been carrying this out here for forever. This gel hand sanitizer, and it's like, if you quickly gotta go to the toilet, you can quickly sanitize your hands, while you're on the move, this kind of stuff, and that way you're not spreading anything else, or if you get your hands dirty, you can quickly do it. But nowadays, of course, it's the norm now. Hand sanitizer and face mask. Although I don't have a face mask inside my kit, I do have some that I can add to it very easily, and I have some in my first aid kit. I have some lip balm. Okay, this stuff comes in handy because it's actually a brand new actually, I've used this one here, I think, And what you can do with this right here, it's quite greasy. You can use it for help in fire baking also. You just rub some on some cotton swabs, or if you carry it, what you can do is throw some female products, some tampons. They're very compact. You can throw them in your kit, and that's a lot of material there, cotton and that kind of stuff inside that, And so, and you can use that. You can pull off chunks of it to help for fire starting also. And then the last thing I have, which I use quite often, especially when I'm in camp, if I can either boil some water up, and I can throw one of these, and I did a video on it before, and it's these little expandable towelettes. And what I do with that is I throw it in some water, they expand, I take it off, and I give myself a nice, good little bath with that also. And it does really well, especially the next morning. You get out of your sleeping bag, you get up, give yourself a quick little bath that way, and you feel much fresher, much better. The advantage of a bath also is not just, or giving yourself, cleaning yourself up, is to make you feel fresh. Now, you might not be able to change your clothes every day, but still you feel a lot fresher under all those clothes, And something else you can do is it just helps you feel better. And, it just starts your day well. The things you got to be careful of is using any kind of perfumes, this kind of stuff that attracts a lot of insects, this kind of stuff like that. But, after that, you can clean your feet up, clean your private areas up, underarms, if you're near a water source, you can actually take a bath, not in the water source necessarily. I mean, although that it does exist, what I suggest you do, instead of carrying, a lot of people carry these foldable bags, these buckets. Those are okay. I keep one in the car, and I'll tell you why. I just use my cooking pot, okay, whatever size it is, to heat some water up, and I go with that, and that is enough for me to clean myself up when I'm in the field. Now, the reason why I carry a bucket in my car is because I used to travel around here in the forest, in the backcountry, and I don't know how many Saturdays and Sundays while I was traveling around, I've come across open fires. People just, they just park in the forest, they go to a spot, and they build a fire, they sit around the fire, they drink whatever the party the night before, even camping, and they leave it. And so I used to have problems. I'd go in there, and I remember one time all I had was a pair of rubber boots in the back of my truck, and it was right next to a little pond. So I was able to, to get some water in the rubber boots and dump it inside to put the fire out, So then I bought myself a collapsible bucket for the back of my truck, and so I keep that in there. So when I need it to, I have access. And plus I have water bottles in my truck if it's really a situation where I don't have any access to water. But usually around here, there's some streams and creeks, that kind of stuff you can find. A lot of water sources where people go to. Because that's the problem we have here is people tend to come from the towns and the cities. They go into these wilderness spaces, and they just do not leave no trace. They leave lots of trace. So anyway, so I hope that helped you out a little bit. There are lots of things you can and can't do. I mean, should and shouldn't do. And what you got to be careful of is, like I said, you follow the leave no trace mantra, and you don't leave. You try to leave little or no trace when you go into the forest. That goes from the toiletries and taking care of yourself. So anyway, I thank you for coming to the channel, and please subscribe, like, give a thumbs up, and, you know, share. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Goodbye.